I'm Zevi Saunders and this is my video blog. This week's Sedra is Parshas for Aaron, and we have 7 of the 10 plagues that Hashem brought against the Egyptians, which facilitated in next week's Sedra the exodus from Egypt and slavery. They are blood, the Egyptians' water was turned to blood, frogs that came croaking in everywhere that they could possibly find, in the food, in the ovens, in their clothes. Then we have itchy lice. The whole of Egyptians were smitten with itchy lice. Then they had the wild animals came and killed everybody who was out in the streets. Then we had the pestilence where all the animals died. Then we had the boils, all the various people in Egypt came out in boils, and the Sedra finishes off with the hailstones, which was miraculous mix of fire and water that came down and killed everybody who was outside in the streets. Now it is interesting. Picture the scenario. Moshe comes constantly to Pharaoh. Let my people go. Pharaoh goes, no, I will not. God goes, okay, I'll bring these problems upon you and these plagues. Can you imagine the first couple of times? Okay, we'll test out God. All right, it was a bit difficult. Frogs, blood, fine. But after 3 or 4 times, can you imagine people were saying, Pharaoh, get on with it already. Send them out. We can't take it. All these wild animals coming, these boils, these hailstones, get rid of them. And Pharaoh goes, no, I will not send them out. Think how we tried to beat God. Think how we tried to run away from God when God said, I'm going to win. You cannot beat me. And the truth is, if we think about this, sometimes this is the same as we are in our own lives. Sometimes we try and run after things that clearly are not going to work. Things that are against a Jewish ideal way of life. And it doesn't work, it causes us pain and causes us hardship. But we still persist and we still continue. It's not good for us. Sometimes we must realize that we must follow the will of Hashem. And the only way to have a happy, successful life is by following Hashem's ways. And then we will be rewarded in the world to come that we cannot even possibly imagine. So if we can take that lesson to heart and think sometimes I should place myself in God by trusting Him and try and live my life according to what He wants, not necessarily according to what I want or what I want Him to do for me.